serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world. This is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright of the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
Game show on the exclusive home for Bombers baseball, the Show Me Sports Network. We'll recap last game's highlights, set the stage for first pitch, and even get the thoughts of the head coach during the pregame show, all while we get set to bring you the exciting play-by-play action of your Sedalia Bombers. The best pregame coverage in mid-Missouri is on the air as the Show Me Sports Network broadcast crew is ready in the broadcast booth. Exclusive pregame coverage of Sedalia Bombers baseball is brought to you by Boone County Journal, Cassandra Gazaway, Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant, Country with a Heart, Eddie Goodell Society, Han Custom Laser Engraving, LLC, Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty, Last Sentinel Firearms, Retrieving Freedom, River Oak Christian Academy, Salter Loan Service, LLC, Sawdust Studios, State Tech of Missouri, the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, Walk-Off Wood Bat Company, and Ren's Automotive. The excitement is building in the stands and the tension is rising in the dugout as first pitch is just around the corner. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Sedalia Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network. Now let's go live to the field to the Show Me Sports Network broadcast booth.
The Bombers coming in, dropping their last two, while the Chillicothe Mudcats still seeking their first win. We'll see which streak comes to an end. Easton Amelia bringing you coverage of today's action on the turf here at Liberty Park Stadium, Day Field. It's a windy one here to say the least during BP. The wind was blowing out just a tad bit. So it's good news though for you Bombers fans. I did not take BP with the team. The team is 0-2. When I did that, I wait till BP to get over, then I messed around with Missouri Sports Talk, who's videoing the game, so live product of the game, any recaps, just go there. He'll have the full footage of the game, but we have a lot of baseball in store today as there's a full slate of games. All 7 teams in the Mink League are in action, 1 non-league game. And now we'll take a short break as the lineup is brought to you by Cassandra Gazaway, Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultants.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazaway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazaway.
Now taking a look at the two lineups in today's game. First, for the visiting Chillicothe Mudcats, they're coached by Tyler Hudlow. Leading off for them, the second baseman Peyton Beckers. Batting second, the center fielder John Spotto. Batting third, the DH Jordy Ventura. Batting fourth, the first baseman Tanner Sears. Batting fifth, the left fielder Zayu Chang. Batting sixth, the third baseman Brock Failer. Batting seventh, the catcher Justin Demarion. Batting eighth, the shortstop Clayton Eskra. And batting ninth, the right fielder Frandy Fernandez. And on the mound is Kobe Linder. It's his 5th summer with the Mudcats, holding many records, the K's innings wins, and he's a 4-time Mink League All-Star. I'll get to you why that's so important. Now looking for the Sedalia Bombers lineup. They're coached by Drake Miller. They're leading off their center fielder Jaden Roberts. Batting second, the DH Connor Rice. Batting third, their third baseman Dalton Miller. Batting fourth, their shortstop Ethan Kruger. Batting fifth, their second baseman Connor Rice. Batting sixth, the left fielder Will Minch. Batting seventh, the first baseman Caden Paxton. Batting eighth, the right fielder Nathan Huey. Batting ninth, the catcher Lance Vickers. And Keith Pietmeyer on the mound for the Sedalia Bombers. It's his first actual start for the Bombers, second appearance this year. But both these pitchers, they come from different ends. You see Kobe Linder, he's been in the Mink League, he's pitched. It's his 5th summer with the Mudcats. That's Hard to believe he pitched in college for 6 years. For Keith Pietmeyer, it's his first year with the Bombers. First start, we'll see how these starts go and if the Bombers pitching staff can propel to a victory and break this losing skid they're on. First pitch just ahead. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
To buy your first home, maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
We're ready to go here in Sedalia. First pitch brought to you by Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty. The 0-0 pitch missing away, and we are off and running. First pitch was at 7 p.m. right on time. On the mound today, as I said, Keith Pietmeyer in his second appearance for the Bombers. And that one in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pietmeyer went 2 2/3 against these Chillicothe Mudcats. 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 walks. Did get 2 strikeouts in that. Looking for a lot longer outing in this one. 2 balls, 1 strike. He saw relief in that game. Now we'll see him in a starting role. Bombers have now a stretch of some games in a row. Had an off day yesterday. That one finds his own. Peyton Becker's leading it off for the Mudcats. Spending that 1 and 2 spot all year long. That one missing. Batting 125, a 333 on base percentage, 5 walks to his name, 2 hits, and one of those being a double, scored once. 3-2 pitch missing upstairs, and he'll walk. Now stepping up to the plate will be John Spano. That first pitch in that bat was brought to you by Izzy Smith Home, Remax Spoon Realty. We're ready to go with a runner on first base. Beckers gets his lead. Does not go, that one fouled off. John Spano at the plate. 176 batting average, a 300 on base percentage. 3 hits, a run to his name. Becker does have a stolen base. He's not afraid to go. We saw this last year as well. He is a returner from the Mudcats. Speed is a very key part of his game. He's very aggressive on the base path. Doesn't go there. That one missing upstairs. Another pickoff attempt. That one not in time. Becker had 8 stolen bases last summer. Batted .287 with a .361 on base percentage. Found a way to get the lead off on now. We're heading the count here at 2-1, top of the first inning. 4 games going on in the Mink. All 7 are in action. That one missing. 3 balls, 1 strike, on the verge of walking the first 2 batters P. Meyer has faced. A 3-1 home. That one swung on and missed. We're full at 3-2. The 3-2 missing away. A walk for Spotto. Now Jordy Ventura, the DH, stepping in. Already an RBI opportunity early in this game. Two walks, 2 on. Ventura at the plate, the 0-0. Grounded just foul. No balls, 1 strike. Becker on second. Pete Meyer goes home and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The first run being so crucial for the Bombers. The lost 2 games, they've not able to get that first run. And that one swung on and missed for strike number 2. Tanner Sears on deck, another veteran for the Mudcats. While this lineup does have returners from last year. That one fouled off.
Remember those snow cones with those foul balls, return them to the concession stand.
Pete Meyer getting set. Now goes home, the 1-2 home, that one low. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ventura trying to keep the rally alive, the 2-2. That one curveball missing. And we're full We're on the verge of another walk. 2 walks already for Pete Meyer today. Opportunity to load the bases and 3 batters now for the Mudcats. The 3-2 home. That one ripped down the line. That will be fair. They'll send Becker home. He'll be safe. He'll take the turn towards second, and he'll be in there. Spano makes the late turn, and he'll be safe. A 2-run RBI double off the bat of Jordy Ventura. The Mudcats off to a 2-0 lead.
The first baseman, number 21, Tanner Sears.
Two walks and a double score the first 2 runs of the ball game. Now stepping in, Tanner Sears. Sears with an on base of .313 this year, having a double. That one in there for a strike. That is Ventura's first double of the year. He's batting just under 300 at .294, the .333 on base. That one in there. Sears down, no balls, 2 strikes. Pete Meyer finally finding the zone. See if he can get the job done. The 0-1, curveball missing away. We're at 1-2 after that off-speed pitch. He's not able to get a swing or hit the zone. Pete Meyer looks towards second. Runner takes off. That one will be off the end of the bat. Rice fields it, throws it to first base. Ventura advances to third. It's one of those situations where Ventura almost had a good enough jump to turn the corner and try to make a play for the Bombers. Zayu Chang stepping in. Zayu Chang fouls that one off. Both of his hits this year have been doubles, a 2-2. 2 batting average, 1 RBI to his name, 3 walks. Over 400 on base percentage at a .417. That one in there, no balls, 2 strikes. Standings have not changed much since the last Bombers game. That one hits a center field. Roberts coming in. He'll throw that home off line. A cut there by Paxton. They'll throw to third and it gets past. So that goes out of play and that will score a run. And now it's a 3-0 lead for the Mudcats.
Third baseman, number 23, Brock Baylor.
So Chang will not get the RBI there with the errant throw. First error for the Bombers. 3rd game in a row they've had an error. 0-0 home. That curveball missing low. That one missing. 2 balls, no strikes. 3-0 our score in the top of the 1st inning. Mudcats have got 2 walks, a double. That one skied in the gap. Roberts calls it off, and he's able to get there. Well, the Mudcats strike first. 3 runs in the top of the 1st. The Bombers bats coming up. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, walk-off wood bat company bats are made with premium-grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
Bottom of the first we go. Bombers looking to cut into this deficit. They'll have to do against a veteran in the Mink League, Kobe Linder from Columbia College. Second appearance this summer. He's got pushed back. I talked to him before the game. He was supposed to pitch against the Bombers the last time, the game that was postponed back on June 7th. And that will see him today. We've seen problems with Chillicothe. Their games have been getting canceled for Mink play, so they haven't played since June, I want to say June 6th, where they played the Mustangs. So a little break for them. They did play some non-league games in that break. And they started off hot. 3 runs in the top of the first. Jaden Roberts stepping in. Roberts added a little later than 4 games into this. First game had success at the plate. Being able to reach a couple times, the Mustangs pitching staff really had a toll on the batters of the Bombers outside of Carter Rice having himself a day. And that's who we see on deck in the 2 spot today. Roberts has been efficient, though, finding a way to get on. Hits, walks, hit by pitches. In the small sample size we've seen. Two balls, 1 strike. Two and one grounded, backhand opportunity, a dive by the shortstop, not able to get there. Eskra dove there just a tad bit too late, and a single to begin the day for Roberts. Carter Rice stepping in. Rice batting .409, a .464 on base percentage. 3 doubles on the campaign so far with 2 RBIs. That one hit to the left fielder. He's able to get there. No tag by Roberts. Line out to the left fielder. Now Dalton Miller stepping in, a statistic you don't see too often. 2.93 putouts, one of those being the last game versus St. Joe Mustangs. Hit it on a line, the turf, 1 hop to the right fielder. Chucked it to first base, and there's really nothing you can do. That turf gave the perfect hop for the out. Miller batting .318 this year, a .515 on base percentage. 3 doubles with him as well, tied with Carter Rice for the lead of the team. Does lead the team in RBIs as well as walks, having 10 already on the year. Roberts gets his lead, he'll take off. That one fouled off the bat of Miller. Roberts already having 3 stolen bases for the Bombers. It's been a very big thing from the Bombers this year. Miller talks about it. We want to steal. We want to be aggressive on the base pass. We don't want to be satisfied being on one base. We got to want to put the pressure on the defense. They've done just that. 20 stolen bases. Foul tip there off the bat of Miller. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Linder looking for his first strikeout. Linder gets set. The pickoff attempt, that one spiked. Sears able to dig that out of the turf. Only one hit for the Mudcats in that first inning. That one will get to the backstop. The wild pitch will advance Roberts to second base. RBI situation now for Miller. Refresher for those Bombers fans. Lineup: Kruger is on deck. Connor Rice to follow. Will Minch, Caden Paxton, Nathan Huey, and Lance Vickers. Linder looks towards second twice. The 2-2. Osby pitch blocked. We're full 3-2. That one missing. Miller will walk down. Defense behind Linder looking like this. DeMarion behind the plate. Sears at first. Beckers at second. Eskra at shortstop. Thaler at third base. Chang in left. Spotto in center. And Fernandez in right. That walk brings up Kruger to the plate. Runners on first and second. And he'll take the first delivery. Kruger at 500 on base percentage. Batting .333. 6 hits, 2 RBIs, 5 walks. Has yet to seen an extra base hit, but an extra base hit would be very clutch here for the Bombers. That pitch missing again. We're at 2-0. 10 doubles, a triple, and a home run on the Bombers this year. The 2-0 home. That one missing wide. The 3-0 home. Fastball down Broadway. The count stays alive. We saw 2 walks in the top half from Pete Barr. Let's see if we see that from Linder. The 3-1 home curveball, that one on the edge of the plate, and he will keep it alive. We're full at 3-2. Still 3-0 is our score. Bottom of the first inning we are. Mudcats scoring 3 in the top half of the first. A double and a throwing error. That one hit back up the middle. Shortstop fields it. Underhand flip to Becker. The throw to first base in time. A big double play there ends the threat of the Bombers. The Mudcats defense showing out in the bottom of the first. We're headed to the top of the second inning. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
Our score being 3-0. We head to the top of the second inning. A big 6-4-3 double play ended the threat. A ground ball hit up the middle, fielded right in between his legs. He kind of had to slide for it, flipped it to second base. The throw to first just in time to end the inning. For the Bombers, they showed something. They were able to get a hit. They responded really well to this early deficit. Let's see if they can attack and find a way to get back into this ball game and knot this game up. But for now, the Mudcats lead this one 3-0 and looking to capitalize even farther. 7, 8, 9 due up. Justin DeMarion, Clay Nesgra, and Frandy Fernandez. First pitch missing, low and in. One ball, no strike, home. That one missing in as well. The 2-0, that one hit right to Miller. He'll catch that on a line for out number 1. So we'll see the Bombers go to the pen. Hardy Dugan stepping in. Starting pitcher Keith Pietmeyer only going the first inning. That ground ball hits to Rice. He'll field it, throw it to first base, and make that look smooth. 2 gone.
Batting for the Mudcats, the right fielder, number 10, Randy Fernandez. Pitching for the Bombers, number 16, Hardy Dugan.
So Dugan back on the mound. A 1-2 so far. First inning, trying to make it a 1-2-3 to get those Bombers bats back up. 5, 6, 7 due up. Frandy Fernandez stepping in, the 9th batter in the lineup for the Mudcats. And we're at 3-0. Fernandez batting .273, a .273 on base percentage. 3 hits from him this year, 1 being a double. Bunt shown, and he'll make his way down to first base on the walk.
Second baseman, number 12, Peyton Becker.
Now Peyton Becker stepping in. He walked, later scored in the first inning. Pietmeyer took a little while to get in a rhythm. He did get in a rhythm to end the inning, but the damage was done. So the Mudcats lead this one 3-0. That one hit to the right side. Rice catches that on a line for an out. Pair of lineouts to end the top of the second inning. We're going to the bottom half with the Bombers trailing this one 3-0 to the Mudcats. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Power equipment is always cool, always. Well, unless it's not working, then power equipment is expensive. Always. Unless you get it checked with Salter Lawn Service. Don't worry about saving up for something new. Just let the experienced experts at Salter Lawn Service repair your small engines. With pickup and delivery available, saving you time and saving your wallet.
Hey, this is Stacy Salter with Salter Lawn Service. One call, we do it all. You can find us at salterlawnservice.com.
Bottom of the second we go. Bombers trailing this one 3-0. 5, 6, 7 due up. Connor Rice, Will Minch, and Caden Paxton trying to start a rally and get these bats going. Bombers offense has been there. Mustangs pitching staff so deep it was tough to really get anything going. They'd get a big hit here and there, but they could just never scratch one across. So a lot of quality at bats. He does go for strike number one. Connor Rice at the plate for the Bombers. Connor Rice, 4 hits on the year, a double to his name. An on-base percentage of .259. 3 walks. That one hit to the center fielder. If it gets down, it will. Sat right in front of the center fielder, John Spotto. Back-to-back innings with a leadoff single. Will Minch stepping in, just broke his 7-game hitting streak. This is a 6-game hitting streak. First pitch to Minch today from Linder. Swung on and missed. Minch a .333 batter. With 1 walk on the year, improving the on-base to .367. Rice on first base. Does have 2 stolen bags this year. That one swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. Linder's set. The 0-2 home. Broken wood. Becker over there for the pop-up.
First baseman, number 13, Caden Paxton.
Caden Paxton stepping in, the first baseman. A .409 on-base percentage. 4 RBIs on the year. 2 doubles. No balls, no strikes. That one home in there. Paxton transitioning to first base. Primarily a catcher. Hurt his arm during the year in the fall. Said he's excited to get back into the action. He's been in some big opportunities already this year, and he loves them. 0-2 home, curveball, that one fouled off. Paxton down 0-2. Bombers offense this year has already scored 41 runs, including that shutout versus the Mustangs. So in those other games, if you exclude that, their offense has been very successful. Rice takes off, another pitch fouled off. We're still live at 0-2. Blender's able to earn this win. A tie for the Mink all-time record. The 0-2 home, that one missing upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Blender coming into it with a 5.4 ERA, went 5 innings in the opening day. Rice will take off and get to second. Rice adds his 3rd stolen base on the year, and Paxton with an opportunity to scratch one across. 2 hits already for the Bombers today. The 2-2 home, that one missing upstairs. We're full. 3-2. Linder getting set. Looks towards second. That one missing upstairs. Paxton earns a walk. Those at-bats, you talk about team at-bats. I was watching some Instagram reels, and it said the first 2 strikes are yours to keep. Once you get to 2 strikes, you battle for your team. You battle for your team. That's why you'll see some guys pound their chest. They'll point to the dugout. They'll make eye contact with their coach or something, saying, I got you. I'm going to work as hard as I can to keep this at-bat alive. Maybe if I do get out, maybe I saw an extra 2-3 pitches. Or maybe find, put one in no man's land that will get you a 2-out single. 2-strike single, I should say. Linder looks towards second. The 1-0, that one upstairs. That one's skied. Right fielder Fernandez underneath. Rice will tag. The throw to the third will be online, but not in time. And Rice tags up first to third with 2 gone. Lance Vickers stepping in. He's got 6 games now for the Bombers. A .222 average, .364 on base, 4 hits, 1 double. That one missing. We're at 2-0. The 2-0 fastball, that one skied. Extra in back there, but Sears will not get there. Interesting dimensions. Sears ran behind the dugout and almost got there at one. Able to sneak its way out. That one swung on and missed. Under yet to get a strikeout, looking for number 1. 2 walks on the day so far. 1 in the first and 2 in the second. Paxton was down 0-2, found a way to walk. Let's see if Vickers can find a way to keep this at-bat alive. 2-2. That one missing upstairs. Bombers trail this one 3-0. Big first inning by the Mudcats allowed them to lead 3-0. Paxton will be on the move, the full count, 2-out delivery. Paxton will go, curveball hit. That one gets past the shortstop, 1 will score. RBI single off the bat of Lance Vickers. The Bombers are off and scoring. The score is 3-1 in favor of the Mudcats. Now we send it to the top. Jaden Roberts stepping in. Singling in the first inning and advancing on a wild pitch. Did get straight on the base pass. That one skied down the line. The left fielder Chang under it. And he'll get there to end the threat of the Bombers. They scratch 1 in the bottom of the second and cut the deficit to 2. Turning this ball game 3-1. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie. There's no better way to celebrate a special event or show someone just how important they are to you than gifting them something handcrafted from Country with a Heart. Handmade in mid-Missouri, Country with a Heart specializes in hand-built woodworking projects for every occasion. Their design collection includes children's furniture, doll furniture, household items, holiday decor, outdoor decorations, custom projects, and everything in between. To view their full inventory of projects, visit countrywithaheart.com and find them on Facebook by joining the Country with a Heart group page.
Top of the third we go. Back on the mound, Hardy Dugan, the left-handed pitcher, relieved in the second inning. Able to put up a 0, did allow 1 walk. Pitched around it, got 2 guys quickly out, a walk, and then a line out. 2, 3, 4 due up. John Spotto, Jordy Ventura, and Tanner Sears. Spotto and Ventura were able to get on. A big double by Jordy Ventura. Scored Spotto and Becker. Ventura was tagging on third base, did not go. An errant throw by the first baseman, Paxton, got past. And then he just walked his way home. With the dimensions, it was out of play. The umpires gave him home for free. Spotto taking the first delivery he sees. Already 1 walk on the day for him. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. Climbed the ladder there. We're even at 1-1. 3-1 on our score in favor of the Mudcats. 3 hits for the Bombers. 1 for the Mudcats. A big error by the Bombers. We're at 2-1. Back in my day when I played, that high fastball would cause me some problems. The pitch looks really good, but just never could get the hands to it. The 2-1 curveball, that one fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2, that one missing upstairs. And we're full at 3-2. Big battle here by Spotto to keep this at-bat alive. 3-2. Dugan looking for strikeout number 1. He'll get it. Spotto swings through it. Bombers 1 out in the top of the third. Now Jordy Ventura stepping in, a big double, as I stated earlier. Scoring 2, and then he later scored in the inning. 2 RBIs on the day. Nothing in 1, 1 out. That missing 1 ball, 1 strike. Very nice day here. Light breeze. Shouldn't be any problem. Flag's not moving much. That one missing again. We're at 2-1. Bombers sitting in second. The Mudcats rounding off the standings. That one swung on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Only 1 team does not make the playoffs this year. Top 2 seeds getting byes. And then 3 will play 6. 4 will play 5. And back-to-back Ks for Dugan, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 21, Tanner Sears.
1 looking, 1 swinging. Sears coming up, looking to avoid a 3-strikeout inning. Nothing and nothing home. That one fouled off. Starting to do a good job at not reacting. That's the biggest thing that I've had to make an adjustment to. Not used to being this close to the net. Usually when I broadcasted for the Renegades, you're behind pretty far, no need to really react. That one's skied. The right fielder will call it, and he'll catch it. And another 0 for Dugan. To the bottom of the third we go with the Bombers bats coming up. You're listening to exclusive coverage. Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Riverville Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverville Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 8th grade. Riverville Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverville Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gasway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gasway.
Bombers turn this ball game 3-1. They scratched one in the bottom half of the second inning. 2 big zeros by Dugan keep us at a 3-1 game. Now Carter Rice stepping in. It's 2-3-4. Trying to get some rallies started. First and second inning, they had base runners on. Were able to scratch one in the second. A big 6-4-3 double play. Ended the first inning. Linder throws the off-speed in there for a called strike. That one missing low in the dirt. 2-1. Some action here today. Florinda jumps off to a 3-0 lead over the Nevada Griffins in the top of the third. Carroll Merchants in a commanding lead over the Renegades 5-0. That one being in the bottom of the fourth inning. And this one being a 3-1 lead for the visitor, the Chillicothe Mudcats in the non-league game. Linder gets his first strikeout in this one. St. Joseph leading the Monarchs 2-1. Rice striking out, looking. Dawn Miller stepping in. 1 ball, no strikes. A lot of good contact from Miller this year. Hitting the ball the other way, having success. Comebacker back to the mound. A flip over to first base in time. 2 gone in the bottom. Now Ethan Kruger stepping in. Hit a ball up the middle, a great defensive play by the shortstop. Escrow is able to knock it down, field it, flip it to Becker. Enough time to throw that one to first base. Saw the Mudcats getting a feel of this turf. Right side of the infield, Becker and Sears both going to CMU. Both play on turf during the season. And on that play, it looked like everyone was playing on turf. Beautiful defense there by the Mudcats. The 2-0 home. That also be pitched in there for a strike. Now we're at 2-1. The 2-1 home. That one curveball missing away. And we're at 3-1. Bombers have gone to runner on in the first 2 innings. A walk here would keep that streak alive. Set, goes home, that one in there. Now we're full at 3-2, 2 outs. Linder takes a deep breath in. And he'll strive home the 3-2. Foul it off. Good contact made by Kruger. He keeps this at bat alive. Backwards K to Rice in a 1-3 putout. The 3-2, missing upstairs. Bombers get a base runner in the first 3 innings and trail this ball game 3-1. First 2 innings, a single in the first and a single in the second led off the inning. This inning it took 2 outs to get a runner on. A walk by Linder. 0-0, that one running inside and missing. Rice single to begin the second off, stole second base. Was able to get to third, then later scored. Be the only one so far for the Bombers. Kruger gets a hop. They'll foul that one off. Sears running over, he has room. And that expanded back territory, he's able to catch it for an out. First 3 innings end, and the Bombers trail this one 3-1. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Riverville Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverville Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 8th grade. Riverville Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with the student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day program. To find out more about Riverville Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
The Boone County Journal is the hometown newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
Top of the 4th we go. The lefty still on the mound. And he'll wind up in deal for the 4th inning. Bombers trailing this ball game 3-1. Zaya Ching, Brock Failer, and Clayton Esker due up for the Mudcats. First pitch spiked into the turf for a ball. The lefty gets set. That curveball hit foul. Just a little early there. Is Chang catching the second out in the first inning. 0 for 1 on the day. Chang flew out in the first for out number 2. A run later scored on that, an errant throw. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 tailing away from the zone. Evening the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Back-to-back zeros put on by Dugan. To be enter the top of the 4th, and they trail 3-1. That one's skied, and will wind up out of play.
And the baseball will go up for another snow cone.
Fouls that one off again and staying alive. Still at 2-2. Dugan set. Right at the belt. The 2-2 delivery. That one just missing. Now we're full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that one missing.
Number 23, the third baseman, Brock Baylor.
Chang starting the 4th off with a walk. Now Brock Baylor coming in. He got out to end the first inning. Let's see how the lefty move plays here. He'll get set, go home, first pitch home. In there for a strike. He'll get set, looks towards first, pauses a lot longer that time, and gets a swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Many theories out there of how to read the pitcher. Gets set, goes home, and gets the strikeout. Strikeout number 3 for Dugan. There's one gone in the top of the 4th. Looks towards first. Long pause, runner takes off. Vickers throws to second base on a line in time and got him. Two gone after that caught stealing. The bases are cleared, 2 gone. Bombers still trail this one 3-1. Another runner caught stealing from Vickers. Don't really know what the record is, but it feels like he's on pace. Couple multi-caught stealing games already. The 2-0 home, that one missing away. And now on the verge of walking a guy and putting a runner back on first base. Marion walks.
The shortstop, number 31, Clayton Eskra.
Now Clayton Eskra going down. A 4-3 put out in his first at bat. That check swing, he does go, says home plate umpire. Runner on first base, the lefty getting set. Hardy Dugan looking for another 0. 0-1 home. That one hit right at the shortstop off the end of the bat. And Kruger catches it for out number 3. And to the bottom of the 4th, Bombers trail this one 3-1 to the visiting Mudcats. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend in my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Heading to the bottom of the fourth inning, Bombers trailing this one 3-1 to the Mudcats. Bombers have had good at-bats to this point, able to get a base runner in the first 3 innings. Leading this inning off will be Will Minch. Keaton Paxton and Nathan Huey, 6, 7, 8 due up. A little appeal. The ball hit him. They'll check to see if he went around. It hit him, but if he went around, it would have been an attempt to swing. We'll see. It was a tough angle there for the first base umpire. It's really hard to change that call. It's very hard to change that call, especially from the first base ump side. He doesn't get that angle. He doesn't really see that angle usually when the left-handed hitter would be up there. Check down that third base line. Being no 3-man crew, no one was down that line. So it's really not a changeable call. Whatever the home plate umpire says is most likely going to be the call, especially in that situation. Now, say there was a third place umpire, that's where that judgment is a lot easier. You get to see if he checked or went. No balls, 2 strikes. Minch looking to avoid going down to begin the inning. No balls, 2 strikes. That one missing low. Now at 1-2. Bottom of the fourth we are. When they're looking to complete this inning and just kind of match what he did that first outing. Went 5 innings in that opening day start when they fell to the Nevada Griffins. The 2-2 home. That one in the dirt and bounced. Leonard entered this inning with 58 pitches. Went pretty high his first time around in pitch count wise. At 3-2, grounded to the second baseman. He'll go under the glove of Becker. We'll see what the ruling is there. They'll put the error on the board. And Lynch will reach on the air. Back-to-back games, he's reached on air by the second baseman. Would have been a similar play against the St. Joe Mustangs. The second baseman kind of jogged over there. Minch hustling down the line. Most likely would have been there safe. But a field and then a bobble. And once he bobbles or drops the ball or anything, it's an automatic error. No matter if you're almost there, you do have to pass the bag. And obviously, it probably would have been a tough play either way. But that did cut his hitting streak down. See if Minch takes off. He's displayed that speed in the outfield. Check swing there. Paxton will try and take it back, but not in time, and he's behind. Under getting set. That one in there. Minch on first base. Third inning where that opening runner has got on. Pickoff attempt, and not in time. Minch having 4 stolen bases this year. He's yet to be caught stealing. He's had good jumps. He'll commit when he goes. If he has a bad jump, we've seen, he'll stop. Like there, he wanted to go, did not get the best read. Turned her back around. Now we're at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mudcats off to a 3-1 lead. Bombers can put the tying run on base here. Runner takes off that fly. Right fielder chasing, running in. He's able to get there. Minch back in time. Normally that would have been the first baseman's ball. First baseman was there on first base too. Trying to get the double play. It's one of those situations where it's almost dropped by the right fielder because how far he had to charge in. Now stepping in Nathan Huey. Very tough route there by Fernandez. Had to hustle all the way into the turf on the dirt. Pickoff attempt not in time. Huey, his first time around, flew out to the right fielder. That one missing in. 1 ball, no strikes. Later just hitting pitch number 70 in the 4th inning. That one missing away, 2-0. That one's skied. Maybe some foul territory room behind, but there is not. He'll get out of play. Huey having 3 walks on the year. 4 RBIs, 2 hits. The 2-1, that one in there for a ball. Just missing on the outside edge. We're at 3-1. Runner on first base. Might be a situation where Minch takes off. 3-1. It's going to be a fastball count. Pickoff attempt not in time. It's a 3-1 account, but now you have that opportunity of that runner in motion. If he doesn't like the pitch, it's a walk. It also sometimes depends on the hitter. If he's a swing guy, does not matter. Puts runners on first and second.
The catcher, number 2, Lance Vickers.
Now Lance Vickers already an RBI single on the day. Can he make it 2? He scored Rice earlier in the ballgame. So now Hudlow will walk out there and talk to Linder. Around 75 pitches. Still no action in that Mudcats pen, so this is just a situation where you just talk, let him cool down, maybe give him a little break just for a second, let the umpire break this meeting up, let him get a breather, talk about maybe your next batter, how are you going to attack him, what's your best pitch, let's start with that. Maybe you're not feeling your changeup, let's go to that curveball. Maybe you're not feeling your fastball, you keep spiking it, let's go to the curveball maybe and see if you can find a way to get some release point figured out. Maybe you're trying to get a feel of the pitch still, maybe talk to your catcher, maybe change signs, something like that, just a little break, get you maybe distracted on the game, maybe talk about something completely off topic. Runners on first and second base. The Vickers at the plate. That one's skied and foul. Been through many plate meetings as being a catcher with some mound visits, and sometimes it's very off topic. Like you go out there and you're not even talking about the game at all. That one out of play. It just varies on the pitcher. Vickers down 0-2. On deck, the leadoff hitter, Jaden Roberts. 3 hits for the Bombers, still yet to get a hit in this inning. And that one in there for strike number 3. Linder with 2 Ks on the day.
The center fielder, number 4, Jaden Roberts.
Jaden Roberts singled in the first inning. Bombers needing a hit right here just to cut that deficit. They're down 3-1. The bottom of the 4th inning. Able to get the leadoff runner on an error, then Huey walked after a flyout. See if they can find another base runner after an out. That one missing up and away. One ball, no strikes. Runners on first and second base. Righty looks towards second twice, now goes home. That off the end of the bat and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 gone. Bombers trying to cut the deficit from 2. The tying run on first base. Linder's set. Goes home. That on-speed pitch in there for a strike. And now we're at 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Linder's set. Likes the pitch selection. The 1-2 home. Fastball away. We're at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hunter's on first and second base. Leonard takes another deep breath. He'll go home now. Curveball fouled off. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bombers trail by 2. The 2-2 home. That one hit down the line, but caught by the third baseman. And the Bombers straight 2 on the base pass. We head to the top of the 5th inning. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend in my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
To the pen, the Bombers go. Braden Beckman on the mound. Third appearance for the Bombers. He's gone long relief multiple times, and we'll need to see another long relief if they want to continue to keep this game close. Beckman's last outing against Nevada. Bunt shown. That one fouled off. He would have won Mink Player of the Day, but I started a day later. There was only one game going on, so I figured we got to have more teams involved. No, he definitely would have won. He had a great outing, going 4 innings. Closing out the game, spoiler, they did not have any more relief pitchers, so they would have gone to position players if he wasn't able to get the job done, but had a spectacular outing. 4 1/3, 1 hit, only 1 earned run, 4 walks, but 2 strikeouts. Did have a comebacker back to the mound. 1-2 pitch, that one grounded to the right side. Rice will field it, throw it to first base, and just like that, one gone in the top half.
The second baseman, number 12, Becker.
There's multiple stars in that game for the Bombers. Sam Russo not playing today. He went 4 for 5 in that ball game as well. So the Bombers would have had 2 guys on that list. I started a day later, sadly, so now he's looking to earn it today. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Dugan going 3 innings of hitless baseball, no runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, one of those being a looking. That one comebacker to the mound. Flipper, and in time. A little softer than the one he saw in Nevada, and it'll work, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 8, John Spanto.
John Spanto stepping in, a walk in his first appearance, but a backwards K in the 3rd inning. That one hit right to the left fielder, Minch. Under that one for a 1-2-3 inning. Bombers keep this at a 3-1 ball game with their bats coming up, trying to break the scoreboard. Haven't done that since the 2nd inning, but a perfect time to do that as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
To the bottom of the 5th we go. Bombers looking to strike the scoreboard. Haven't done that since the 2nd inning. Kobe Linder back on the mound for the Mudcats. First pitch from Linder in the 5th inning. Curveball missing the zone. One ball, no strikes. Next delivery from Linder, that one missing away. Bombers have had success of getting that first base runner on. As the leadoff hitter got on in the 1st, 2nd, and the 4th. Only one not getting on is the 3rd, but they still were able to get a runner on a walk. That one ripped down the line, just foul. Just barely not enough for a double. Would have been at least 2 extra bases, possibly more. If they were to kick around over there. That one's skied and will get out of play. Now we see the left fielder moving closer to the line. So now he's a little more ready for that, and down the line maybe a double, possibly a single if they're able to cut it off quick enough. Rice behind in the count, even in the count. That one hit, and we'll get down. A 2-2 single off the bat of Connor Rice. Now, Don Miller stepping in. After the single, now Don Miller stepping in. I'm going to do a quick interview with Missouri Sports Talk. He publishes these games. If you want to go find any of his content, go to YouTube, Instagram, give him a little TikTok over there as well. So first, where'd you start doing this filming stuff, and how's it been going?
So I would say it's been going pretty well. I appreciate you for having me on. So I'm based out of Jefferson City, and I've tried to cover the whole entire state. Does get a little difficult, I would say. Trying to make all those drives. There's a few places that I just can't go. Like Boot Heel, it's a little tough, 4 hours away. Northwest is 4 hours away, and so it definitely is a mid-Missouri base. You see me here in Sedalia right now, so I've been having a really good time with it, though.
Yeah, he's been posting some Sedalia Bombers content. You had the Mustangs game and the other Chillicothe game earlier this year. That one in there, 4-strike number 3. Miller goes down. So where'd you find this passion? Has this been something you wanted to do your entire life, or something you thought of and just started?
I would say it's been a lifelong kind of thing. I was very undecisive during high school what I wanted to do. I just knew that I didn't really want to go to college. I wasn't much of a student during high school. I was just I wouldn't call myself a bad kid. I was not a bad kid at all. It was just never really the academics weren't really my side of things.
The 0-1 delivery from Linder. That one missing just away.
So ever since I was a kid, I've really enjoyed sports. It's been my thing. I was never really much of a player. I was more of a watcher, I will say. Not the most athletically gifted.
That 1-1 pitch hit to the right center gap. Spotto on the run. He'll pick it on a hop. He'll get it in. He'll go over the cutoff man, knocked down by the third baseman. Now you're covering some Mink League action. You normally were going that high school route. So how'd you get caught up in the Mink League?
Definitely, I would say running the inside the Mink, you've helped me out a lot during the high school sports, covering baseball with me. So I figured I could help you out with the Mink League as well. I'm having a good time. The views, I wouldn't necessarily say are as high because there's a lot more care for high school with what I'm doing. Obviously because that's what the base is. But this is higher level athletics with all these kids being in college already. So, I've been really enjoying these games a lot, and I'll hopefully continue to cover the Bombers for the rest of the season.
The no ball, no strike pitch from Linder. T. Rice swung on and missed. You've experienced one road trip so far, many more to come. How was the arrival at 8 p.m. start and getting back pretty late?
It was rough, but luckily I didn't have to drive that one. I've had a lot of late drives in my career, so it's something that I'm used to, but it was definitely nice being able to get on the team bus and not have to worry about driving at 3 in the morning. So
that ball smoked into the gap. It will get down, and Rice will score. Rice. RBI single off of Connor Rice, scores Carter Rice. The Bombers back in it. They trail this ball game 3-2. That might be the day for Kobe Linder. They're going to go to the pen. We're going to take a short break. We'll ask Cameron a couple more questions about Missouri sports talk, and we'll get right back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of the Show Me Sports Network under the broadcasting rights granted therein. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the Show Me Sports Network. Announcers are provided by the Show Me Sports Network.
The Mudcats finally go to the pen in this one. Bombers been in the pen for a little bit. Their starter only went 1 inning. Kobe Linder going 4 1/3, giving up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 walks to his name. Did get 3 strikeouts in that. Brady Grazowitz coming in, the left-handed pitcher. We saw him earlier this year, and he'll be on the mound and trying to keep this lead. As the Bombers are an opportunity to tie this. I'm still with Cameron Staley, Missouri Sports Talk. So now we're going to go kind of race back as you were kind of cut off there by the RBI single off the bat of Rice. Just talk about what your passion is with the videography side of sports.
Yeah, so as I was saying, I was never, the biggest on academics, so I knew I didn't really want to go to college, but ever since I was little, my mom was telling me, you're going to be an announcer, you're going to be an announcer. Now, that's not necessarily what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of highlights and stuff. I do talk to the camera a whole lot, and I do a lot of interviews. Do an interview like at least one after every game, so it's like a 50-50 almost. I don't actually call the games, but I do a lot of, analyst kind of things. It's just always been a passion. And, like I was saying, when I was kind of struggling with what I wanted to do with my life, I just kind of had the feeling that maybe this was a good thing to try.
Will Minch at the box. Reached on an error, I should say, earlier in the fourth inning. Popped out in his first at bat, but an RBI opportunity presents itself. So Bombers have an opportunity to tie this one up. 6 hits. So they trail this one 3-2. That one missing away. We're at 2-0. No, there's a lot of different videographers that do sports, baseball. What is your favorite sport to do? I know you've done baseball, basketball, football.
It is easily football. It's just, in my mind, it's the most entertaining sport.
That one hit to the right fielder. He'll run in a little. Kruger will act like he went. He does not. 2 gone. I feel like baseball's an easier pace. I've done some mic'd up videography with Inside the Mink, and it seems like there's a lot of standing around, so that it's not like as fast paced. Whereas in football, we were with you at Tipton, and it feels like we were running down the sideline back and forth because of the hurry up offense.
Right, and it's a little more dangerous.
That one in there for a strike. You talk about dangerous. I felt like I about tore my ACL. He videographied for about 2 quarters, 2.5 quarters. Not even a drive complete, and there was 3 guys about rolling into me. I had to pick up the camera. Now we're at 2 balls and 1-1 count, I should say. Sorry, 2 outs. Our score 3-2 in favor of the visiting Mudcats. Here with Missouri Sports Talk. The 1-1 home. That one fouled off.
I was at Jeff City last night, and it was getting towards the end. It started at 6 p.m., got there around 5:30. It's around 8:30 p.m., and I'm filming Herman and JC, and QB2 decided that he thought that he could throw the fade to the front pylon. he tried to get slick there. Herman's QB2. I think he was QB2. He might have been the starter. I don't know. Like I'm saying, trying to be slick. I'm pretty sure he's QB2, and it ended up hitting me.
The 2-2 home. That one popped up. Shortstop calling it, and he will catch it. As we wrap this inning up, where can they find you? And I know the disappointing thing was this year is I did lose the pick'ems for baseball. I won the weekly, daily kind of competitions we ran. I did lose the overtime score by 4. So where can they find this content? And what was your favorite video to produce this past year?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I'll start off with where you can find me. The answer is everywhere. Now, I will say I would love for you guys. You guys are on YouTube right now if you're listening to this. So if you could swipe down on that, just keep the stream open. Go and type in Missouri Sports Talk. That's where I work the hardest. These full videos, I edit them all up. And then, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, that's where I post clips from my full videos. So I get the most love on TikTok. I've got 12K on there. It's about around 1,500 on YouTube. But yeah, definitely if you're going to find me in one place, I would recommend YouTube. I appreciate that one the most.
Well, thanks for joining me as we're just over halfway through this game. Top of the 6th we go. We're going to take a little shorter break, 30 seconds, until we're back. You're listening to exclusive coverage, Bombers Baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, walk-off wood bat company bats are made with premium-grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
Bombers may have 6 hits on the scoreboard, but trail this ball game 3-2. Top of the 6th we go. I want to thank Missouri Sports Talk for being on with me. I rode with him here and asked, do you want an interview? And he said, why, yes. So we talked about this a couple times. And today was just a perfect day to do it. That one swung on and missed. Jordy Ventura stepping in, still that big 2-run RBI double. Back in the first inning, being the indicator and helping the Mudcats. The errant throw by Paxton scored him. And the Bombers may have got out of that with a 2-2 game. The errant throw got past third baseman. Beckman looking for another. That one missing. Brandon Beckman going 1 inning. No earned runs, no strikeouts, no walks. Pretty smooth 1-2-3 inning. Let's see if he can repeat that. The 1-2 home. That one fouled off. Jordy Ventura, Tanner Sears, Zaya Chang due up. 3, 4, 5 of the Mudcats lineup. From here on out, both teams going to the pen as the Mudcats went in the bottom half of the 5th. Gave up 1, but the lefty able to get him out of that. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the 2-2 home. That one in there for strike number 3. Beckman with his first strikeout on the day.
The first baseman, number 21, Tanner Sears.
That one chopped to the third baseman. Miller fields it, throws it across in time. 2 gone in the top of the 6th. Bombers trail this one 3-2.
The left fielder, number 13, Zaya Chang.
Zaya Ching stepping in. The left fielder 0 for 1 on the day, a fly out and a walk. Was caught stealing in the 4th inning. Yellow delivery, swung on and missed. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Trying to keep this a 1-run deficit. That one on the outer edge, just missing. Beckman just wrapped up his senior campaign. He's going to play a few games here. He's heading to State Fair Community College, the home of the Red Runners. That one will catch the catcher. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Vickers behind the plate. Beckman, the righty, getting set, looking for another K. He's got 1 this inning. Can he make it 2? The 1-2 home. Ground ball hit to the left side. Miller fields it, throws it across, and the 5-3 putout ends the inning. A strikeout and a couple of groundouts end the threat. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Bombers showing this one 3-2. It was the exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the number 1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
To the bottom of the 6th we go. Bombers trailing this ball game by 1. 3-2 is our score. Mudcats still looking for their first victory on the year. We'll take a look around the Mink. Jefferson City at the Carroll. Carroll putting it on Jeff City. They lead that one 10-1. Clarinda A's leading the Nevada Griffins on the road 3-0. And the Chillicothe Mudcats lead here 3-2. St. Joe in the top of the 7th inning, leading the Monarchs 6-1, that being the only non-league game today, but all 7 teams in action. That one missing low. 2 balls, no strikes. So a lot of players don't have to dig through and look at their days. Multiple pitchers are already here, have had great success, and going to be hard not to choose. That one smoked by Huey. Well, right at the second baseman, Becker. One gone. Lance Vickers, an RBI single earlier, struck out back in the 4th inning. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bombers in action tomorrow against the Mudcats. This being a beginning of a 2-game series, one here in Sedalia and then one in Chillicothe. 0-2 is our count. That one missing, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Not be in action on Saturday. They will be in action Saturday, but I will not be having a broadcast. They're in St. Joe. I'll be playing against the Renegades in the Jefferson City Legends versus JC Renegades game. So, going to have to put the cleats back on. I thought I hung them up, but we'll see. Me and a little action there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The lefty flings this one in there. That curveball skied out of play. Played in it last year, struggled. It was a game I will try to forget. Struck out against my brother, so it's a very hard pill to swallow. But, you know, we'll get him back this year. He's on the Renegades this year, so the goal is to get a hit off of him. That one missing upstairs. We're full at 3-2. Do not know if there was any velo I could make contact. Taking a couple BP. The machine is tearing me up right now. If it was an all-star pitcher, hoping it's like an all-star pitcher. That one swung on and missed. And Vickers goes down swinging. Jaden Roberts stepping in, a single in the first, advanced the second on a wild pitch. Since then, it's not reached. But a big opportunity here. They look to tie this ball game up, trailing this ball game 3-2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. 0-0 pitch swung on and missed. Roberts trying to make this a 3-3 game on that swing, giving all he could on that curveball. Pulled ahead just a little. We'll see what he does with 0-1. He'll watch that curveball miss the zone, and we're even at 1s. Bombers looking to avoid making this a streak. They've lost 2 straight. Chillicothe sitting in the bottom with an 0-5 record. Just above them is the Carroll Merchants. Had a 3-5. Jefferson City 4-5 ahead of them. Clarinda 5-5. Right in the middle. Nevada 5-4 in the 3rd spot. Sedalia 4-3 in the 2nd spot. They were to fall today, they would fall to that 3rd spot. Nevada has a 5-4 record. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Roberts at the plate. The lefty getting set, throws that one in there, and that one misses upstairs. Should say if Nevada wins as well, they currently trail the A's. So the Bombers are securing that spot right now. Roberts will walk. If the trend continues, they definitely could fall down the standings as Clarinda's finally finding their wheels and climbing up the standings. winning their 2 of their last 3 games. One ball, no strikes. We'll see a first base coach head over there. Roberts takes off. That will get away from the catcher. As on the transfer, it rolled. 2-0 count. Runner on second base. We've already seen the speed of Roberts displayed. Stolen bases. We've seen him track down balls in center field. Single will definitely score him. That one missing upstairs to Rice. Three balls, no strikes. 6 hits for the Bombers, 1 for the Mudcats. That one missing in. And Rice will make his way down to first. Now Coach Hudlow will walk his way out there. Do see action, a right-hander warming up in the pen for the Mudcats. The lefties had success. We'll see how long he can go. He ended that 5th inning, and lefties' day comes to an end. We'll take a call to the pen, brought to you by Missouri Sports Talk. We'll take a short break as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Power equipment is always cool, always. Well, unless it's not working, then power equipment is expensive. Always. Unless you get it checked with Salter Lawn Service. Don't worry about saving up for something new. Just let the experienced experts at Salter Lawn Service repair your small engines. With pickup and delivery available, saving you time and saving your wallet.
Hey, this is Stacy Salter with Salter Lawn Service. One call, we do it all. You can find us at salterlawnservice.com.
To the pen, the Mudcats go. The lefty is done for the day. Brady Grassowitz going 1 1/3 innings, 2 walks. So far, he's given up no runs. He is responsible for the 2 on. Johano Paradum stepping in, the righty. And time will be called. The runners will move to second and third base. Perdomo walked there, and the field umpire called it. He said he flinched for a second. Helps the Bombers here. Tying run 90 feet, go-ahead run 180 feet away. Single scores 1, possibly 2. And ties this ball game up or takes the lead. We're at a 3-2 game in favor of the visiting Mudcats. They're officially tied now. 3 pitchers went into the game for both sides. See if Beckman can finish the bottom half of the 6th. That one in there for a strike. We're even at 1s. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 gone. Runners on second and third. That one runs in. 2 balls, 1 strike now. On deck, Ethan Kruger. Kruger came up in the first inning with some runners on, ground into a double play. Walked in the 3rd inning. Was able to reach in the 4th. That ball smoked to left field. Back goes the left fielder, still going back to the fence. And all the way to the fence. Hitting it to the deepest part of the field. The deep fly out ends the bottom of the 6th inning. We head to the top of the 7th with the Mudcats. They lead this one 3-2. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
There's no better way to celebrate a special event or show someone just how important they are to you than gifting them something handcrafted from Country with a Heart. Handmade in mid-Missouri, Country with a Heart specializes in hand-built woodworking projects for every occasion. Their design collection includes children's furniture, doll furniture, household items, holiday decor, outdoor decorations, custom projects, and everything in between. To view their full inventory of projects, visit countrywithaheart.com and find them on Facebook by joining the Country with a Heart group page.
To the 7th inning we go. A throw down there by Vickers starts us off.
Number 23, the third baseman, Brock Failer.
Brock Failer stepping in 0 for 2 on the day. The third baseman trying to start a rally. As the Bombers were just 4 feet away from taking the lead. Hit to the on the farthest parts of the field. Checks to first. Does not go, does go, says first base umpire. No balls, 1 strike. That one running in and missing. Braden Beckman, 2 innings with a strikeout so far. Top of the 7th, we are Mudcats leading to a 3-0 lead. That curveball missing away. We'll replay this matchup tomorrow. First pitch, 7:05. That one missing away. A 3-1 home. That one smoked to left field. Back going the left fielder. Minch tracking it, and he's able to get there for a flyout. 1 gone in the top of the 7th.
The catcher, number 3, Justin Cameron.
Now Justin Dameron stepping in, the catcher for today for the Mudcats. Trying to start something off with 1 gone. Batting in the 7th spot today. Don't see any action from my view in the pen. Just see some kids throwing a ball down there for the Bombers. In the pen for the Mudcats, we see Tanner Sears getting loose. That one running in and missing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sears playing first base. We've seen him transition from that first base role to pitcher. Also caught a little in college for CMU. Central Methodist University. They were able to win their conference, Heart of America. 1-2 fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The 1-2 home. Curveball misses low. We're at 2-2 with 1 out. Fastball on the outer edge. He gets him looking. Beckman with the strikeout for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 31, Clayton Eskra.
Now Clayton Eskra stepping in. The shortstop. 6, 7, 8 trying to make quick work of them. A strikeout, a flyout. See what 8 can do against Beckman. That one fouled off. The Vickers will try to get there, but the lack of room behind home plate gets out of play. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Beckman set from the windup. The 0-1 delivery home. That one missing wide. And we're at 1-1. One hit down the line, foul. Now we're at 1-2. Mustangs take a commanding lead now over the Monarchs. They lead 7-1, the bottom of the 7th. Renegades scratch 5 across. Make that deficit just a little less. So they trail 10-6 in the bottom of the 7th. And Clarinda still leading 3-0 in the top of the 8th. For action here in Sedalia, the Bombers, they trail to the visiting Mudcats 3-2. But Beckman looking for a 1-2-3 inning. The 1-2 home, ground ball foul. Beckman looking in at the signs. Vickers relays him. The 1-2 home, curveball hit. Slide play by Miller, throws it across. Unable to pick it there is Paxton. And the runner reaches. Will go as an error. Not the third baseman. Runner on first base, 2 outs. Nothing home. That one missing away. Rafael Calcano stepping in. Calcano, almost an RBI opportunity coming in with the hop out he has. The 1-0 home, that one missing up. Calcano has 2 hits on the year. Has reached and hit by a pitch twice and a ground. It walked twice. Fielded by Miller, throws it across, and that ends the inning. Top of the 7th concludes. Beckman still with another 0. You're listening to exclusive coverage, Bombers Baseball, on the Show Me Sports Network.
Riverville Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverville Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 8th grade. Riverville Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day program. To find out more about Riverville Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gasway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gasway.
Ethan Kruger starting the inning off for the Bombers. They trail this ball game 3-2. That one in there for a strike. Johanno Pridomo back in for the Mudcats. Facing off against Ethan Kruger, Connor Rice, and Will Midge. No balls, 2 strikes. See another man getting loose there in the pen for the Mudcats. Quick leashes for the Mudcats pitchers. Still looking for their first win of the year, and he gets a K.
The second baseman, number 20, Connor Rice.
Now Connor Rice stepping in. 2 singles on the day. An RBI attached in the second. Should say attached in the 5th. He scored in the second inning. She hit in his brother, Carter. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The 1-1 home, that one off the plate, swung on and missed. And now they'll go check on the pitcher to see if everything's all right. You saw him wince a little after that pitch. And they'll see if he's all good to go. He'll throw another pitch, it'll be all right. That will not count it as mound visiting due to a medical reasoning to go out there. He threw that curveball. You saw a little wince in the face, saw him either not like the pitch or feel pain, and you always want to be on the safe side, especially during the summer. That one hit right back up the middle, and Rice adds on another hit, 3 for 4.
The left fielder, number 17, Will Midge.
Will Midge stepping in, reached on an error back in the 4th inning. 0 for 3 on the day. That will be a balk. He attempted to pick over. Sears was not paying attention, and he did not step off. So, strange way to put a runner on second base. Second balk from the Mudcats side. And with the Rice on now on second base, an RBI opportunity opens up for Minch. Looks towards second, now goes home. The 0-0 fastball spiked. Big block there by Damien. 1-0 is our count. Righty looks towards second. Stops the feet of Rice, looks again, now goes home. That one chopped down the right side, but foul. Sears picked that one up. So right-handed pitcher getting loose in the pen. We saw Sears get loose. Don't know the order of the Mudcats relieving staff. The bottom of the 7th inning, Bombers trailing 3-2. That one skied out of play and foul. So let's a fly ball up here. Should advance Connor Rice if it gets deep enough. He already tagged up and made to sat to third on a fly ball. That one ground to the right side, foul. We've also seen a move him as well today from the Bombers. Move him with 1 out, might not be the best work. A single will score a run though with the speed of Rice on second base. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks towards second. Again, now goes home. That one missing away. Minch working the count again. We've seen this from him this year. Not being an easy out. Fouling a couple off. Staying in the count. See if he can find a way on. 7 hits for the Bombers in this one, and they trail. That ball smoked to right field. The right fielder catching it. Rice did not tag. He was caught in the secondary. The ball hit way too hard to get back and tag up. Now Caden Paxton stepping in. With 2 outs. Tying run on second base and will score for sure now. With no freeze on contact. Rice a couple hops, trying to get a good read to third. That ball smoked down the line. If it's fair, it wouldn't have had a chance to score, but way foul. Off the bat, I thought it had a chance. Then it was going straight foul, and there was no getting that one back, hit the dirt in the turf over there down the left field line. That one's Scott in the infield. The second baseman, Becker, will call it. Now the shortstop catches it. It drops. And now Rice will score. Some miscommunication there in the middle infield of the Mudcats lead to a run. And now we'll see a pitch hitter. A wacky situation. First to get to second base, it was a balk. And then Minch hit a ball to right field, no tag. Pop up in the infield, drops. Rice does not stop hustling, and he scores. I was completely blocked from my perspective to who caught it. Pitcher was in the way, umpire was in the way. Nonetheless, there was a run. The Bombers tied up at 3. Paxton on first. Russo at the plate. Russo takes that one in for a called strike. That one missing away. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. So a crazy night to say the least already. We're just in the 7th inning. Bombers have 7 hits. Mudcats have 1. With the game of baseball, we're tied. Next delivery home, that one missing low. We're even at 2s. 2s across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Both teams now do have 2 errors. Righty gets set. Paxton, lead off of first. He'll take off. Off-speed pitch missing upstairs. The throw will be in time. Marion able to hose out Paxton, and that's how we end the bottom of the 7th inning. When the Bombers come back, Russo will be at the plate. You're listening to exclusive coverage, Bombers Baseball, on the Show Me Sports Network.
Newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
Bombers head to the pen, the righty coming out. As Beckman's day comes to an end. Still waiting for who is in the game. On the website too. Get it all ready and settled in. Let's just settle in. We're tied at 3s. Top of the 8th, we are Dawson Torpy on the mound. Held to face the top of the order. 1, 2, 3 duet. Payne Becker, John Spotto, and Jordy Ventura. They started the first inning off. First 3 getting on. A walk, a walk. Runners advanced on the double and scored with the bat of Jordy Ventura. And then Ventura was able to make his way to third. Then he was stuck on third. A fly out to the center fielder by Chang. And the Bombers almost thought they were out of it. But the throw in was cut off, thrown away. And that later scored a run due to the ball going out of play. The Bombers have scratched one in the second, one in the fifth, and one in the seventh. Just like that, we're knotted at threes. That ball smoked to left field. Back goes the left fielder, still going back. Mitch to the wall, and it's out of there. Peyton Becker starts the top of the eighth off with a solo shot, and they take the lead 4-3. Just the second hit for the Mudcats in this game. And now they're leading the ball game 4-3. Now John Spotto settling in the box. Wasting no time, depositing that one over the wall. And they take the lead. Just like that, the Bombers trail. That one fouled off. So Becker makes it up. After a miscommunication by the middle infielders, the ball drops. Bombers score. Takes it into his own hands and puts one over the left field wall for his first home run of the year. That one hit foul. Becker came into this game with just 2 hits, one being a double, one being a single, and he'll leave with 3. I mean, the reason the Mudcats are currently in the lead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Torpy goes home. That one missing away. Torpy getting set. Now goes home. That one just missing. Now we're full at 3-2. Fourth relief pitcher for the Bombers. And he gets the strikeout. One gone in the top of the 8th. Now Jordy Ventura stepping in.
The designated hitter, number 18, Jordy Ventura.
Ventura had a big double in the first inning. No balls, 1 strike now. The swing and miss. Gets a reach since that double, and the Bombers look to keep it. Rice flips that underhand for out number 2. Now Tanner Sears stepping in. Sears wrapped up his last year at Central Methodist. Won the Heart. We're in a regional. Multiple players around the Mink were in a regional. Columbia College making a regional, Missouri Baptist, Central Methodist, and many more. That's NAIA. UCM being a D2 in Missouri. They were able to make the finals, did lose. But what a season for them. They were up in the championship 1-0. And they just were unable to win that final game to win it all. Losing 2. Final day of the World Series. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 gone. Big shot from Becker. Has the lead for the Mudcats. Torpy set. The 2-1 home. That one by him for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 hits for the Mudcats. 2 errors for both sides. 4-3 is our score. Torpy nods his head yes. The 2-2 home. Swung on and missed. Torpy responds with 2 Ks in the top half. The Bombers trail this one 4-3, and we'll see what happens next with Russo coming up to the plate. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Ryo Tiro Hiriana on the mound for the Mudcats. He's looking for a 0. They were able to get a 0 in the top of the 7th inning by throwing out at second base. At the plate was Sam Russo. And now we'll see that bat finally conclude. Sam Russo coming off the bench and pitch hitting. Now stepping in is Russo. He'll hit this one. Left fielder running in, and he's not able to get there. Single off the bat of Russo. Now Lance Vickers, and we'll send it to the top of the lineup. Maybe play some small ball to move some runners over. Russo does have speed. We might see a stolen base opportunity. We already saw one Bomber get thrown out trying for that second base. We'll see what happens. 0-0. That one skied and out of play. 0-1 to Vickers. Pair of strikeouts, but a crucial RBI single back in the second inning. Scored Connor Rice. Pickoff attempt not in time. Hiriana keeping a close tabs on the runner. Curveball in there. No balls, 2 strikes. I see everyone wearing pants now on the Bombers side. Anyone can get used at any time. The 1-run ball game in hand. That one fouled off. I see a ball get thrown down in the pen. Do not see anybody actually throwing it in a Bombers uni. That ball fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first base. Russo was able to reach on a single. 0-2 home. That one skied up. And Sears will call it off, and he's there for out, number 1. Now Jaden Roberts, the leadoff hitter, coming in. Carter Rice to follow. Roberts is able to reach. Puts a runner in scoring position. An RBI opportunity for Rice. He's reached twice. Pickoff attempt not in time. Roberts has reached twice himself as well. Single back in the first inning and a walk in the 6th. 1 for 3. Hiriana finding a groove after the leadoff single from Russo. See if we get a strikeout. No balls, 1 strike. He'll pause. He'll go home. A little sign armor fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Russo on first base. Yet to see any movement by Russo. That one fouled off. We do see a player for the Mudcats getting loose with a first baseman's glove. So Sears will be the next guy to be on the mound most likely for the Mudcats. Ariana is set. Russo takes off. They'll throw to second base. That one will be offline and not in time. No tag even applied, and Russo on second. One ball, two strikes. One gone. Roberts 180 feet away from tying this ball game up. Time called. Looks like some pitching stuff, some signs. I'll get back to it. Sariana wants to throw. Certain pitch. He'll go home. The 1-2 fouled off. Connor Roberts a little on his front foot there. Not playing it a little early, but he's able to stay alive. Russo on second base. Hiriana set. Looks towards second, the 1-2 home. That one misses up. Now even at 2. And now it's not the worst situation if you're the Mudcats to walk Roberts. Now, you don't want to put the game leading run on the base pass. But the hindsight is you might get a double play. 2-2 fouled off. Sticking in there is Roberts. Not giving up. The center fielder has reached once on a single. Single here would score an RBI. The 2-2 from Hiriana is lifted foul and staying alive. Hiriana now set, looking towards home. He'll go home. Off-speed pitch, about got a bite, but did not get enough for a swing. We're full at 3-2. What a big at-bat this is by Roberts. On deck is Carter Rice. Hiriana gets the signs. Catcher sets up. The 3-2 home. Outside a walk. What an at-bat there by the leadoff hitter, Jaden Roberts. Runners on first and second for Carter Rice. Tying run on second. Go ahead run on first. That ball lifted very high down the line. Left fielder making a chase. Tag there by Russo. No tag up. A deep fly out for out. Number 2. 4-3 our score in Sedalia. Bombers looking to avoid stranding 2-1. That brings up Dalton Miller. Miller hit 2. One of the deeper parts of the field. Was just barely away from a home run. It would have been a 3-run shot and taken the lead. Single here would most likely score Russo, especially with running on contact. Hiriano looking towards second, goes home. Off-speed pitch missing away. On deck, Ethan Kruger. Kruger 1 for 3 in today's action. Hiriana set. Looks towards Russo. Russo does not go. 2-0 our count. Runners on first and second. Next delivery in there. 9:16 our time in Sedalia, I should say. That one fouled off. Wild things happening in Carroll. The Renegades come back. They've tied the game at 11. They were down, but not out. Clarinda tacks on 2 more. They lead the Griffins 5-0. And St. Joe, they win top 10-1 over the KC Monarchs. And being a not-league game will not affect the standings. The 2-2 delivery home, that one fouled off. Heads up over there in the dugout. Miller fighting. That one off the end of the bat. Come back to the mound, and they will get out of it. They strand 2 runners on. We're at the top of the 9th with the Bombers trailing the visiting Mudcats 4-3. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Off and going into the action. First pitch in the zone, missing. Now the count is at 2-1. Now our count 2-1 after that foul ball. Back on the mound is Dawson Torpy. Has really picked it up since that first batter. Becker got a hold of one, was able to put one over, but since then has been shut down. The Bombers need him to keep this at a 1-run deficit. Our score 4-3 in favor of the visiting Mudcats. It looks like they might go to the pen here. That one swung on and missed. It caught the home plate umpire. We're at 2-2. Thank you guys for listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network. So much to come in this next few weeks and next month. Bombers baseball just getting into full action. We'll have many road trips to come. I think a lot of Bomber baseball has been pretty local here. Jefferson City, not too far a drive, and Sedalia being an hour away from my house, so I like to travel so far. It's when you make those long road trips to those Iowa teams, it gets a little straining, but, we'll make it through. The 2-2 home, that curveball taken and missed. We're full at 3-2. The full count home, swung on and missed. He gets the sword and does it on the mound. One gone on the top of the 9th. Little Trevor Bauer there on the mound. Brock Failer coming in 0 for 3 in this at-bat. Does have himself a strikeout. Nothing in Nothing pitch missing. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out. 8 hits from the Bombers. Only 2 for the Mudcats. They hold on to the lead. Ground ball to Miller. Miller fields it, throws it to first base on time. And on the base, 4 and out, 2 gone in the top of the 9th. Stay tuned for a little of an abbreviated post-game show. If the Bombers are able to pull it off, I'll get an interview with a player, most likely if they're able to win it, the walk-off hitter. And I'll get a little recap of the ball game as well, and a little feature ahead of Sedalia's action. That curveball missing up. 1 ball, no strikes. (2-0) from Torpy. That one fouled off. 2-1, 2 outs. The 2-1 is fouled off. We're even across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bombers trail this one 4-3, looking to get out of it. The 2-2 taken away. Chillicothe does have a win on the year, that being a non-league game. So their total record 1-5, but in league play-wise, they're 0-5. Bombers do not have a league game, non-league game. That gets the strikeout. And we end the top of the 9th. Bombers need 1 to keep this game alive. We're headed to the bottom half. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. The state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of the Show Me Sports Network under the broadcasting rights granted therein. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the Show Me Sports Network. Announcers are provided by the Show Me Sports Network.
First pitch from Sears. That one in there for a called strike. The 0-1 delivery from Sears misses upstairs. 4 ball. Sears coming in relief in this one. Trying to shut the door. Came from first base. New first baseman out there as well. That Osby pitch in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mudcats looking for their first road victory and first league victory. Bombers looking to avoid dropping 3. Kruger at the plate, the 1-2 home. Fastball outside, he gets the look. 1 gone in the bottom half of the 9th. Now Connor Rice and Will Minch to follow. Connor Rice has had a memorable day so far. Can he add upon it? 3 for 4 in today's action. Trying to put this tying run on the plate. From on the plate to in the bases. That one fouled off. Might see some movement along with the base runners if there were a case where Rice was able to get on. The 0-1 home. That one swung on and missed. 0-2. You see Miller going over there to the dugout, so it makes me wonder if we'll see someone come in here soon. The 0-2 home is fouled off. Connor Rice 3 for 4. Trying to find a way to keep this at-bat alive. Sears gets his sign. And the 0-2. Curveball fouled off. See another catcher in as well. Pinkley behind the plate for the Mudcats. That one blocked. Now it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Sears set. Now goes home. That one upstairs does not get a swing. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Sears set at the belt. Curveball swung on and missed by Rice. 1 out away. Will Minch stepping in. Minch reached in an air earlier in the action. But 0 for 4. Looking to close the 0. Close the book of the ball game. That one in there. Minch steps back into the box. Caden Paxton on deck if this game were to continue. No ball, 1 strike. Ground ball hit. Second baseman Becker fields it. He'll have it clink off the end of his glove. Minch will be down there. Now Caden Paxton at the plate. Probably won't wait much for movement. She want to put that runner in scoring position as soon as possible. The air there by Becker. Next delivery missing upstairs. Just went right under the glove, clanked off the very end. The 1-1, curveball, runner takes off. That throw not in time and offline. Minch on second base, 2-1 is the count. Should say 2-0 is the count. Minch on second base, single scores a run. Sam Russo is on the on-deck circle. 2-0 fastball missing away. We're at 3-0. Russo wasted no time last time to get a single. A 3-0 home, fastball in there. We're at 3-1. Sears gets that. Minch takes off, the 3-1. They'll throw to third base, and that will be in time. A throw out there ends the ball game, and the Mudcats, they get their first win in league play, and they'll improve their record to 1-5. Well, the Bombers, they dropped their 3rd game in a row, and they'll fall to 4-4. We'll take a short break, and I'll tell you a recap about today's action in the future of the Bombers. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
Welcome to the post-game show. Bombers fall to the Chillicothe Mudcats. We will start in the top of the first inning, where the Mudcats did most of their damage. 2 walks set the table for Jordy Ventura, where he had a big double, was able to score 2 on it. Then a fly out by Zaya Chang. Hit to the center fielder. The throw was cut off. Paxton threw that to the third baseman offline, and that scored the third. They were able to hold on to the 3-0 lead. For the Bombers, they struck in the bottom of the second. A single off the bat of Lance Vickers. Scored Caden Paxton. Scored Connor Rice. And that's where the Bombers' scoring began. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Connor Rice singled to left field, scoring his brother Carter Rice. And then we move to the bottom of the 7th. They pop up in the infield. Caden Paxton is able to finagle it right in between the middle infielders. They reached on the air, and Connor Rice did not stop. He scored. And then we move to the top of the 8th. The reason of the Chillicothe Mudcats' victory. Peyton Becker ripped a ball to left field, depositing one over the wall, and that finished the game. And the reason they won in a score of 4-3. The Bombers, they had 8 hits. Mudcats had 2. A great starting performance from Kobe Linder, going 4 in the 3rd innings. Did give up 2 runs, a little magic there by the Bombers in that last inning he was in the 5th. But other than that, the pitching staff for the Mudcats did really well. Only 2 earned runs in today's action, 3 runs on the board for the Bombers. On the other side, the pitching staff, Keith Piemeyer, only went 1 inning. That kind of put the Bombers behind the 8 ball early on. So they had to go to their relievers really early, and they had to go a longer time. But the bullpen did a really good job. Beckman going 3 innings of no hit, no run baseball. And then he had Hardy Dugan do really well as well. Did give up 3 walks, but still no runs, no hits. Dawson Torpy gave up that home run, and that's the rest of the game. We'll look in the schedule, tell you my availability for the next couple days. We'll be at the game tomorrow in Chillicothe. First pitch there at 7:05. Not be at the game in St. Joe, that being on Saturday at 7 p.m. That is firework night, so I would head out there if you want to catch a game of the Bombers. It's going to be a fun atmosphere. On Sunday, I will be here in Nevada, and then Monday I will be here in Sedalia as well. So we have 2 road games and then 2 home games, and they'll be continue that stretch, and then I'll kind of relay on further plans of what I have and my vehicle availability. For Easton Million, the Show Me Sports Network, I thank you for listening to this exclusive broadcast of Sedalia Bombers baseball. They did fall today, but they're back in action tomorrow in Chile and looking for redemption. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bombers baseball. Have a great rest of your night.
Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world. This is the Show Me Sports Network. The proceeding was an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and was a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.